If y'all think for one second y'all are safe for what's about to come down the pipeline for us in this world, I'm gonna need y'all to open your eyes and listen. If you got the dime, make some time. Okay, so let's get into it. Normally when I come to you guys, I'm joking around, I'm having a good time, but I just saw something on social media that shook me to my core. And as I'm taking my makeup out, we're gonna have a quick conversation about it. So go ahead and buckle up your bootstraps because here I come. So I was on social just scrolling around before I get ready to go to bed because I have a big day tomorrow. And they got this thing called Project Esther. Now I haven't fully 100,000% read all the details on it, but from what I'm reading, they're talking about, you know how they talk about the microchips and things like that and putting in your arm, being able to track everything you do. They're still talking about that, but it's also talking about sterilizing young girls when they're born and then when they turn 18 years old to do something else. It talks about women not have autonomy about anything that they could do without a husband or a man to tell them. It's just a lot of creepy things that are popping up in the pipeline. We've been hearing about this stuff because I'm in 45 years old. I've been hearing about this stuff since I was a child, but I never thought in a million years that I would see it happening slowly in real time. If you just want to keep it a buck who drives a truck, think about Project 2025 and then turn around and think about the big beautiful bill. And then now they're dismantling the Department of Education, they're dismantling Planned Parenthood, and they're taking all this stuff out. Think about it. It's a bigger picture that's in it. I understand that you guys want to have fun. You want to be lightheaded on these platforms. You want to twerk. You want to drink. You want to do everything that you got to do. But I promise you, the things that are coming down the pipeline for this world, you really need to be mindful about. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you how to be a Bible thumper. I'm not, because I ain't nowhere near a saint. In the words of Beyonce, I ain't no angel either. But at the same time, I also know where my health and my strength come from. And it comes from the one true living God who died on the cross and rose on the thrones on the third day. But I digress. What I want y'all to understand about what's going on right now is that so many people are so selfish and blinded that they're not even going to see exactly what's going on. It's going to come like a thief in the night ready to strike. Now remember, God has always said that you would never know the day and the hour for which I will come for my people. Now, like I said, I am nowhere near where I'm supposed to be Christian walk wise, and I'm not going to sit here and try to lie to you and act like I do. But one thing I know and two things for certain is God is continuously showing people what time it is. If you just want to keep it a buck who drive a truck, again, look at all the extreme heat that we've been having. People have been passing out and getting sick, aka me as well. And then also look at all these storms, like these hurricanes, tsunamis, random earthquakes. Like, it's been so many things that have been happening. And one thing that I've always said is I've always wanted to lend my voice to a cause. I've always wanted to touch one heart, one mind, one soul daily. And I've done my job. And I feel, when I was looking at the stuff on social media, I felt extremely compelled to come on and to talk and to say how I'm feeling. Like I said, I know I have a lot of people that follow me that do not believe in God, and I cannot tell you how to feel. I can't. And I'm not going to sit up here and try to do that. All I'm going to do is tell you what I feel, tell you what I think, and then that is completely up to you what you do with it. But I will tell you this as a precursor. Either you're going to bow now or you're going to bow later. But either way, you're going to bow. And I can't tell you what to do. All I can do is tell you that it's coming. It's coming faster than what I thought. It's coming faster than what you thought. It's coming. So don't think that we're going to be able to sit and continuously have a good time, go to events, travel the world, do all these things, and you think that God is not seeing what's going on. You think that we don't have we don't have a choice in this matter. I will say this. We are a united front of free choice. But look at everything that's been happening in the world lately. You think for 1 second, 1 hour, 1 milliliter of a piece of a moment that God don't see that? He might be tired of it. He might go, you know what, let me just go ahead and have it. Now, again, not trying to be a Bible thumper. I am not in the least. But what I want people to understand about what's going on right now is I want you to be mindful. I want you to be watchful and just observe what's going on. If you don't hear nothing else that comes out of my mouth, I don't care if you cuss me out in the comment section, baby. I got time today, and that block button is real strong. In Jesus' name. It's some things, it's some words, it's some scriptures in that Bible that'll keep you off me for the rest of your life and your children's life and your children's life. So please don't try me, okay? But what I'm saying to you is I have to speak from me, just me. I'm a little frightened. I'm not even gonna lie. I understand you're not supposed to be scared, but when you've seen some of the, if you really look at some of the things that have been going on lately, you'll understand why I feel the way that I feel. And I think you should too, because I know I ain't nowhere near where I need to be. And I know my walk could be a lot stronger than what it is. And I struggle with that each and every day. But what I'm doing right now is I'm using my platform and my voice to warn you. In the words of Michelle Williams, don't say I didn't warn you. So I'm warning each and every last person on my platform that, baby, they coming. They it's coming. Like, I don't care what nobody try to say. I don't care how you want to put lipstick on a pig and boo-boo. It's still going to stink, baby. It's coming. It's coming faster than I thought. It's coming faster than you thought. It's coming faster than the world is prepared for. Again, we're not going to know the daytime, night, or evening, or morning, or whatever it is when God calls his people. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that something is changing. The earth is shifting. Things are shifting. The world is moving in a different direction than we have never ever seen before. And if you think for 1 millisecond that it's going to continue to not move, you have another thing coming. So don't think that when you hide in your little bubble and you have your own thoughts, that's absolutely fine. But do not think that you're not going to be affected by this, because we're already seeing how people are being affected. Look about that woman in Tennessee. She got turned away at the doctor's office because she was pregnant. She was unmarried. Think about it. Think about what's going on. Think about it. Right now, you can barely get a doctor's appointment. Think about it. What if you're uninsured? I've been uninsured before. I've had to be on food stamps and welfare before. Think about what's going on right now, and then you tell me something different. If you look at everything that's going on right now and you still think that's cool, then we don't need to have no conversations. And again, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to enlighten you. I'm trying to inspire you to think bigger than yourself, to think beyond what you think that you know. Go beyond that. Go beyond that, because something is shifting in the air. And again, I don't know why I'm feeling so compelled to talk about this, and I thank God he's giving it to me. I don't know why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, but I'm telling y'all, something ain't right. Some in the water ain't clean. I'm sorry. I just have to say it. I have to get it off my chest. I told myself that when I felt it, I would say it. I've always had a motto where if you touch one heart, one mind, one soul daily, you've done your job. If this is me doing that, then I'm going to be obedient to the one true living God who gave me my life and continues to keep and sustain me each and every single day. I tell you guys because I love you. I tell you guys because I understand that even though you might not like what's coming out of my mouth, I want you to hear what's really going on. Some ain't right. And I've been feeling this way for years now. I just don't talk about it, because when you get to talking about stuff like this, people ready to run. People ready to call you all out your name. People trying to tell you a Bible thumper. People try to just come into your space and just try to be really detrimental towards you. And I understand, because it's fear. Because I've lived in fear for we're gonna keep it real, or we're gonna keep it real today. I've lived in fear for years. Because I didn't understand my strength. I didn't understand who I was as an individual, who I was as a woman, and who I was as a whole. But now I've gotten to the age where I've gotten older, and I understand that it might be something going on that I need to put my ear to the ground on. Just like we could walk around here and do boots on the ground, just like we can learn the cha-cha slide, just like we can learn all these line dances, and we can learn all these different things. The one thing we need to be trying to learn is what's going on in our world, what's going on in our country, and how can we be most promising to it. When was the last time you checked on your elderly? When was the last time you checked on your neighbor? When was the last time you reached out to that family member that you haven't talked to in forever? You tell me. When was the last time that happened? Because last time I checked, you're supposed to help and love thy neighbor. But a lot of people don't do that. Instead of them loving their neighbor, they're ready to hurt their neighbor. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. While I got the free line open, because this is going to be a very, very, very transparent post. This goes up tomorrow. I'm not even gonna do an alert for it. I'm just gonna throw it up and post it. However it feels, however you feel. Again, the disclaimer will be at the top, the middle, and at the end of the video, because you need to know. Like I said, I'm not trying to scare nobody. It is not my place to do that. I am not that type of person that's going, oh my God, scare tactics, woo, alternative facts, woo. I'm not doing all that. I'm doing it from a person that's a real person, a real human, a real person that has sinned like you and that have been through things like you. But I see the writing on the wall. It might not be as clear, but something that is crystal clear is that it's a lot of stuff going on right now that I ain't never seen before. And I know y'all probably thinking, oh girl, that's just normal. Oh, that's normal, girl, to be seeing stuff you normally don't see. No. This is way deeper. This is way deeper. Way deeper. Look at our weather. It's been excessively hot. Like crazily hot. It's been a lot going on. All I'm gonna say is this, and I think I'm gonna end the video here because I don't want to get too deep, because I already know my page gonna go crazy when I see this, and I might splice this up for social. But at the end of the day, understand, when that new person got up in there, something else came with it. Something else came with it. Can't explain it. I just pray that God have mercy on my soul, and I hope He have mercy on yours as well. Now, I know I'm gonna get the ones that don't believe in God, like, ew, why you always talk like that? Ew, you got something to say? Ew, you act like you perfect. Oh no, nowhere near. Woo, child. I ain't nowhere near it. I'm not walking around here claiming that I am, because I'd be lying to you, me, the second, third, fourth trumpet, whatever. I would be lying to all of you if I said that. But again, one thing I know, and two things for certain, I know where my help come from. I know who keeps and sustains me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid, y'all. And I ain't even gonna say this, I'm gonna say this. But the question remains, whatever it is, I did it to myself. Either because I didn't have the lack of knowledge, I wasn't strong enough to stand firm, or I didn't understand, and I did it to myself. Now the question remains, why everybody pointing at one finger at everybody else? Remember, when you flip your hand around, it's four of the fingers that's pointing back at you. So when was the last time you were honest and transparent about what you've done, and what have you done to attempt to be better? Like I said, if I could touch one person per day with what I'm going to say, I've done my job. Because at the end of the day, I might joke about a lot of things, but I'm all about helping people. I'm all about love and kindness. I'm all about understanding and wisdom and being aware and acknowledging things that need to be acknowledged. And quite frankly, this is one of them. This ain't the time to be trying to act like it don't exist. This the wrong time to be acting like it's alternative facts. Because that's a lie. It's a lie. But for social media purposes, allegedly, all the stuff I said is allegedly. Take it for just what it is. All I say is this. Keep your ears open. Keep your eyes open. Especially while you still have free will to pray, to congregate, to go to school, to work, to have autonomy over your medical care. While you have time to still be regular, to have your rights, don't take it for granted, because in an instant, it could be taken away from you. It could be taken away, and you're going to wake up and you're going to be in a veil of ignorance because you were too pig-headed not to pay attention when people who saw way beyond what you know told you and you didn't listen. and you didn't listen. So the question remains, who you listening to? I love you guys. I'm praying for you. And if you don't accept the prayer, that's fine. I hope that one day you remove the veil of ignorance and start to see what's really going on. I'll talk to you guys later.